Всем привет!
Hello to everybody. Well, what lovers and connoisseurs of high quality television. At last, we have already received a unique full HD satellite multimedia receiver, Dennis, from the trademark U2C.
Денис от торговой марки U2C. Не буду мучить вас технически.
I will not torment you with technical characteristics.
Это можно прочитать в паспорте тюнера. Давайте уже скорее ознакомимся.
Let's get to know the possibilities of Dennis. But first, we'll see how it's bundled up.
Его комплектацию.
So the set includes the tuner itself, which fits in the palm of your hand, the power supply for it, the cable to connect the tuner to TV, remote IR port, control panel of remote control, batteries to use it, and user's instructions. The tuner is made accurately and quantitatively. There are no connectors and sockets on the front panel, which certainly positively affects the seaming of the receiver. So, this miniature satellite tuner looks simple and iconic. By the way, considering its size and capabilities, about this later, it is very convenient to take it with you on vacation. A few words about the control panel of remote control. Remote control, let me show you. There are channels, volume, on and off. So simple. And yes, so simple. He came to show his six-pack. It is made qualitatively. The buttons are pressed gently, silently, but clearly. The console was very informative, and the coloured buttons in its upper row are programmable. The user can assign their favourite functions to them and call them back with one click. This is new, a desired function in the U2C model range of tuners. Also, unlike other U2C models, there was a special button, Options, which is used to call additional functions that are all in applications. Another thing worth paying attention is the pressure of the two separate buttons that control the resolution and format of the image. And the buttons for activating the sleep timer when you want to fall asleep in front of the TV. In addition, when I will talk about the work and capabilities of this tuner, I will pay your attention to the buttons by which this or that function is called or performed. I do not know about you, but I am eager to connect this miracle of technology to see what Dennis is capable of. Let's move on to the TV. Connecting the tuner to the signal source and TV does not cause any difficulties. Each connector corresponds to its socket and it is simply impossible to interchange the places. Everything is ready to start work. Let's go. Turn on the tuner and TV. First of all, if you have an internet connection on your TV screen, you will see a window with the initial language settings and a message that new software is detected for your tuner. Use the control keys located near the OK button to move the cursor to the Yes position and confirm with the OK button. New software is automatically, without additional steps, will be installed. For the new receiver, this procedure will start twice. Generally, the automatic update function is very convenient. After all, the user does not need to mess around with cables, flash drives and computers. All of this process takes between 3 to 4 minutes. The main thing is to not interrupt the process and wait for the installation to finish and restart the satellite receiver. After this, the receiver is ready for setup and operation. Using the control buttons, which I have already mentioned, set the language of the menu you need to start tuning by clicking the OK button in the search line. You will automatically go to the menu items, Settings, the sub-item, Antenna Settings by simple manipulations using all the same basic control keys and the OK confirmation button. Set the receive satellites and the dial-up ports of the switch that correspond to them. In my case, the Amos satellite, 4 degrees, corresponds to the A port. The Astra satellite of the former Sirius, 5 degrees, port B. The Hot Bird satellite, 13 degrees, is the C port. Please note that to go from the antenna settings to window list of satellites, you must use the exit button. After these simple settings, you can automatically or selectively scan the frequencies in the tuner's memory by the corresponding satellites. Especially for this, being on a particular satellite in the submenu antenna settings, you need to omit on a string search and click OK. But I propose to use an alternative, which in my opinion is another advantage of this tuner. Using the control buttons already known to you, enter in the submenu of menu Backup and Restore, then in Importing a database from the network and pressing the OK button, select Required Configuration of Satellites. In my case, these are channels 4, 5 and 13 degrees. Immediately, all channels from these satellites will be copied to your channel list. Exit the submenu using the same Exit button and enjoy viewing. I remind, if the systems ask you to a password, by default it's 0000. By the way, the list of channels, which you call by pressing the OK button, when you press the blue button, F4 can change its appearance. And, depending on your desire, consist of 1, 2 or 3 columns, which you will agree is also a very convenient method. Now remains only to edit the channels to your liking, which is also easy and very simple. For this, you need to use the control keys already familiar to you to enter in the menu item Channel Editor using the green F2 button. Select one or a group of channels and press Options. This will appear on the right of the channel under the yellow arrow. Move them to the top of the list, clicking on the OK button, or at the location you selected using all of the same control keys and OK button, or simply specifying the channel position number. This function is also very convenient because not all of the tuners have the ability to move the channels by a group and sort them one by one. It's very long and tedious, believe to my experience. After the necessary editing, you can exit this sub-menu using the same Exit button, previously saving the changes. You can also move the channel you like to the top of the list in the main channel list. In such a way you can edit a list very easily. As you understand, this is just part of the capabilities of this tuner. In addition to the standard function of receiving a satellite signal, it has the ability to receive all known television T2, which is also broadcast from the satellite and then relayed to its specific regions. In addition, this tuner is endowed with the widest opportunities to view IP television and other internet resources. Now I will talk about a part of them, because to describe the full range of possibilities, there will not be enough time, even several hours. But I will tell about the same now. For this, it is necessary to consider in the detail the menu item Network. Enter the sub-menu of Web TV and you will plunge into a whole world of huge TV opportunities, thanks to the services that are updated and added automatically without the slightest involvement. They work fast. If there is enough speed, internet does not hang up or break. The assortment of movies of different genres is huge, plus serials, cartoons and various programs for the most exquisite taste. And while we're preparing this description, one more service was added. There is a search function. By the way, let's see how quickly Dennis will manage to find the film. Using the control keys, enter the search engine of the service and type the name of the desired movie. Voila! And the film was instantly found. An excellent result. Let's see if the picture hangs during viewing. Everything works smoothly. It is possible to stop the movie viewing by pausing it with the pause button. There is a possibility, so to speak, to rewind the film or to move the view forward or backward by the rewind buttons. In addition, most services have the ability to choose the speed of the stream in accordance with the capabilities of your internet. Everything works smoothly, quickly and without delays, due to the fact that the core of the operating system, Dennis, is Linux. Believe me, the second and third services work the same way. I checked. Another sub-item of the menu deserves attention. This is YouTube. Watch your favorite video, listen to your favorite songs. You can now leave the TV. Let's go to YouTube. Please note that the options button activates the search for the required video material. Let's check how YouTube works. Let's find, for example, the clips of the popular Australian singer Sia. Instead of typing a long name, again, smoothness, speed, and the same features, pause, rewind, and everything works flawlessly and quickly. In addition, Dennis also has a lot of possibilities. It is flexibly configurable IPTV and the ability to connect to the TV Stalker portals and internet radio with internet weather and media center plugins, codes, and much more. I'll talk about this in subsequent videos. And today's story, perhaps, will end with another interesting, convenient, and very useful function. DLNA is the ability of compatible devices to send and receive various media content on the home network. To do this, on your mobile phone, you should install the application Bubble UPnP or any other similar application, which a huge variety is freely available in the Play Market. Then just run it and view the media content of the phone on the TV. Since DLNA server is started from the moment the tuner is turned on, there is no presets, no complicated manipulations are needed. Just launch the application and see photos and videos, listen to the music from the phone and the TV. Except Bubble UPnP, there is a more convenient program that further reveals the potential of Dennis in your home entertainment system. This is the Multimedia program. Thanks to this application, you can manage Dennis directly from your phone or your tablet. You can switch TV channels, watch them on the phone, transfer videos from the phone to the TV screen, and even watch on the screen of the phone the videos on the USB storage device connected to the receiver. For example, TV programs automatically recorded by Dennis, I think we can agree it is a very more convenient method. In conclusion of this review, I will say that many will agree with the heroine of the next fragment, who believes in fairy tales with a very happy ending. Do you like fairy tales? Of course, especially with happy ending. Well, I think... Sorry, I feel shy. I think any ending, it's happiness. So, if you want a very happy ending in your fairy tale, buy a tuner, Dennis, of the brand U2C. In the variety of receivers presented on the telecommunications market, Dennis, thanks to the well-coordinated and highly professional work of programmers, developers, and absolutely all employees of the company who participated in the creation of this tuner, favorably differs from the product of competitors. Stop your choice on this receiver and put an end to the agonizing search for a decent tuner. This will be the happy end of your quest. Let me remind you that today we had, so to speak, a very superficial acquaintance with Dennis. So to watch our new videos, we will be closer and more acquainted with these and other interesting functions of the smart kid. And believe me, if you will meet a more detailed acquaintance of Dennis, you cannot remain indifferent.